What's up YouTube? Gear with Amir here, coming at you with another episode of Gear with Amir. We talk about the cool new gear that I've come across or that I get or that I see on Amazon. And today we are discussing something I've been looking at for a while, and I'm actually pretty excited to unbox and utilize day to day. Something I've been looking into for a little while, just due to some items that I have. I'll go ahead and share it with you because I'm pretty excited about it. But today I have finally gotten my first automatic watch winder. So today we are going to be unboxing the Versa automatic watch winder. It can hold 4 watches, and essentially what it does is it's going to keep them running. It's gonna have the time going. I'll put that to the side right now. Essentially it's gonna keep them charged for me. So I have 2 watches that are very special to me for various reasons, and they both happen to be Rolexes. So I have a Rolex Milgauss that I got from my wife on our wedding day, which was a great day, and then I have a Rolex Air King that I got from my mother and father when I graduated college. So if you can't tell, I love getting Rolexes and people love me, so they give them to me. And one of the things that has happened a lot frequently is I'll typically go to put the watch on, go about my day, go to check the time, and I forgot to either wind it before I put it on, or I hadn't worn it in a while, so the time is off. So you gotta pull your phone out and you gotta check the time, adjust it, do all that good stuff. It just kind of defeats the purpose of having a nice watch like this if the time is constantly wrong and you always gotta use your phone and check the time and then set it back. So in comes the Versa watch winder. Essentially I can put this watch into one of the little capsules and it will keep it wound for me. So really excited to get this, and I got the one with 4 openings, if you will, because I do plan to get some more watches in the near future. But yeah, so let's pop this open and pop the watches in and see how it turns out. So again, this is the Versa watch winder. I know there's some nicer ones, like Wolf is a good one. There's some ones that are a lot more ornate, if you will. They have, you know, they have wood on them, they have metal, they have glass on them. But I just wanted a budget one just to keep it simple. So this one's made out of plastic, but it had pretty good reviews on Amazon. So I thought I'd go ahead and pick it up and try it out. So we'll put this off to the side. And this was only 120 bucks on Amazon. I found it cheaper on some other websites. I found it for about $100, but the shipping was gonna take a lot longer. I'm very impatient, so I just got it in one day. Free one-day shipping on Amazon for 120 bucks. You can't really beat that. So this is the watch winder right here. So it comes packaged very nicely, has this foam protecting the watch winder. I love packages that come with this foam instead of styrofoam, because I can't stand the sound of styrofoam. It's the worst sound in the world, it truly is. But we'll go ahead and, as you can see right here, wrapped in plastic. So we'll get that plastic open. Don't need the Gear with Amir mini sword today, since this is a pretty simple box to open. So we got that. So like I said, plastic, but it's got some decent weight to it. So it still feels pretty nice. So we can just pull this off front. Let's see, how do we get this off? Let's tear that. Can't figure it out. Ripping is always a good backup. So we got the inside, and then we have these foam pieces to pull off as well. And then I think this is our charger. Yes, so we'll pull the charger out. So you just plug it in, typical, you know, wall charger to keep it running. You have these pads here that help to hold the watch in place. So I think there are 4 of these for each section. So I can stick this so that I can help to hold the watch in place. It's just a little foam, little pad right there, as you can see. Now, this is the watch winder. So far, I actually really like the look of it. I thought this would be magnetic. It's not, but I think the one with 2 sections actually has a magnetic door, but for whatever reason, I guess this one doesn't have a magnetic door. But looks pretty good. I think it will do well to hold my watches. So that's the unboxing. And essentially how it works, and we can kind of cover that, is you have these little 4 sections here. So this is meant to for larger watches. So I have a larger wrist. I'm a big guy, so I might need to use this one, but these essentially just pop out like that. So they're held in with pressure. So we'll go ahead and pop all these out. And we'll actually go ahead and put the watches in place. So these are all the pieces here. So you have the plastic portion to actually hold the watch. If you have a smaller wrist or smaller watch, you can pop this on there. It's a little foam piece and it will hold everything in place. Or if you have a bigger one, I'm not sure which one I'll need, you can pop this plastic piece on top, and then it'll hold some bigger watches in place as well. So we'll put this to the side and we'll see which one I need. So we'll go ahead and pop the Air King on one of these. It should be spring loaded. Yep. So as you can see here, it's spring loaded, so it should adjust to the watch. Since mine are metal bands, you see I can kind of squeeze this down and it'll adjust accordingly. So I can just kind of squeeze this in there. I'm sure if it was a cloth, then I could just kind of wrap it around, but since it's metal, I should be able to just push this down and it will hold it in place. We can kind of adjust it a little bit. Let's see if we can get it right in the center. So boom, there's the first watch. It is loaded onto the, I don't know, pedestal, if you want to call it that. So there it is right there. I got the Air King ready to go. Again, one of my favorite watches. This was the first one that I got, first nice watch. So this one's always going to be special to me. So I'll go ahead and pop this one in right there. And then my most recent one, also my favorite. I got it from my wife, and it's pretty cool. It's the Milgauss. It's the Z Blue dial, and it has the green sapphire crystal. So I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it kind of has a green hue around the edge of the watch. Really solid watch, got some good weight to it. I really like this one. This is my everyday watch. I wear it all the time. I even work out in it. It's a pretty solid watch. I really like it. So we'll go ahead and pop this one on as well. Just squeeze this over top. Line it up with the plastic pieces and get in a good position. And boom, there you go. So got watch number 2 on, ready to go. And we'll pop that one on the top as well. We'll just go ahead and twist those in place. Close that. And now you can see we got both watches in, ready to go. And from an aesthetic point of view, it actually looks really good. So I could definitely see this just sitting on my nightstand or on my desk and just chilling. So a little more about the automatic watch winder by Versa. You can see on the back here a couple switches for each section. Essentially that's going to control the rotation of the watch in terms of how it's going to be wound. If it's clockwise, counterclockwise, or if it automatically adjusts accordingly, as well as you're going to see a dial for some settings. So you're going to see you're going to see, I think the two watch one has an A, B, a C, and a D. The 4 one actually has a 350, a 650, an 850, and a 1050. Now, essentially what those numbers mean is it's going to tell you approximately how much, or it's going to tell the watch winder how much time you want it to wind versus not wind. So you can have it wind a lot, so it's fully charged. You can have it wind the least amount. Of course, you never want it continuously running because you don't want to overwind your watches and wear them down, which means more service. You know, especially with Rolex, those services are about anywhere from $500, $800 per watch. So you definitely want to make sure that you're taking care of them, which is why I wanted to get this box. So I can set the varying rotation and then I can decide what I want the timing to be. So it has a little instruction manual right here as well. I'm sure it'll break down the timings of exactly what it is. So it's 350 turns per day, 650 turns per day, 850 turns per day, or 1050 turns per day. So essentially how many times it's gonna turn the watch per day. I'll probably start mid-range and just go 650 turns per day since I'm going to be using it pretty frequently. I don't think it'll die that quickly. Like I mentioned, I don't want it to overwind. So we'll go ahead and take a second and plug it in because I actually want to see how it works as well. So I'll kind of tee this up right here and we will get it plugged in. All right, so now we have the watch winder plugged in. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. We'll set it to 350 turns per day. And we are going to set it to just auto rotation. 95% of the time, it's not gonna matter for the watch. I think there's some Japanese watches where it does matter, but most of the time it won't matter which direction you set it to. And essentially, there we have it. So the watches are rotating, they're gonna stay charged. I'll be able to use the watches whenever I need to and know that it's keeping the correct time. And it's pretty quiet as well. So I'm going to leave this on my nightstand right by my bed. So I get up, if I'm going somewhere, just pop my watch out, put it on my wrist, and I'll be good to go. So really excited about this. I think it's a great addition to all the gear that I have already, and it's gonna keep my watches in great working condition. So I actually wanted to check it out as well. So that just looks so cool. But again, if you got any questions about the Versa watch winder with the 4 bays, feel free to leave a comment down below. Go ahead and throw me a like if you enjoyed that video. You'll see the subscribe button popping up right here. But that's Gear with Amir. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.